Hello. Once again, let me know how the volume is at the beginning of every stream. It's been a while. Hello. Hello, hello. But how you guys been doing? I know I said I was gonna see if I could stream and do one painting per week in October, but things got a little bit too busy, so I was not able to do that. Got your 5-year-old sister to watching you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's good from what you can hear? Okay, sounds good. Thank you for letting me know. So today, I thought it'd be fun to do like a painting session because one, I've mentioned that I was wanting to do that this month. But also, there's like, I've had this sketch sitting in my iPad for a long time, but I ended up just like resketching it just before this live stream. So I ended up sketching the Love to Draw manga, what is it called? Draw This in Your Style. And I thought it'd be fun to do like a painting of it or see if we can do a painting of it. Plus one of Kaida Haru. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream today, so probably not realistically being able to do 2 paintings today, probably. So we'll probably just start with the Draw This in Your Style first, and then if we have any extra time, we can start with this one after. So, I did end up getting a new Paul Rubens watercolor block because I like this paper so much and it's like a good size for me. So I technically did not do any prep, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me as we prep everything. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm going to scribble on the back of this printer paper so that we can transfer it to my watercolor paper. Your nails look so pretty. They're a little janky. I'm glad like the camera can't really pick it up too closely, but I always like doing these ones because they're more like carrot colored. On camera, I feel like they look more blue and pink. It's more like my natural nail color and then more of like a teal color. But thank you. Yeah, if you guys are drawing along or you're working on a project, feel free to let me know and other people know what you're working on. So for the... Where did I leave everything? Okay. What happened to your hand? I talked about this very briefly for some people. I was washing like the inside of a cup and I guess I put too much pressure on the wall of the cup, so I basically snapped it or like broke it, and because of the movement I accidentally put the shard into my hand and it sliced the side of my hand. But for the most part it has stopped bleeding, but I still have the bandage because it has opened up every so often, so hopefully that will prevent it from being too much of a pain. Yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad. I feel like I am not too bad when it comes to like stuff with pain. I'm definitely not good when it comes to gory things or blood. But with like myself, even my bandage is not even sticking on anymore. Or my band-aid. Should be okay. Yeah, it's like, I think this is the second time I've broken anything like glass related. But it's like the first time that it's like for my hand. But it's not like the worst scar that I've had. I've had like a big gash in my leg from like my uni days, and I still have like the ghost scar of it still remaining. Oh, I didn't realize, you guys can't really see. 1 second. So I didn't realize it was gonna get that bright. I might increase this a little bit later, but just because I need you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, but it's not too bad. It's like, I have to draw on it with pen. The gash is about like... that big around this area. It's not too large, so it's okay. It just cut a little deep, but I think the bleeding has like mostly stopped, so it's okay. But process-wise, I'm gonna scribble on the back of this to kind of make a homemade makeshift carbon paper so that we can transfer my sketch after. Because I am using a watercolor block, meaning that I can't use my light pad to do my usual transfer. Luckily, I can kind of see like the ghost version, or like I can kind of see through the paper, so I kind of know where to add the pencil so I don't waste too much of it. Working on Inktober, that's exciting. I'm glad a lot of people are still working on like an October challenge. It's always nice to see. Whether it's Inktober, OC-tober. I know some people are doing like the Cute Girl Tober from Ocean. There's like a few different ones. I think Peach-tober is another very popular one. Yeah, it's not super big. It just bled a lot because I use my hand to do a lot of different things, and I think I kept gushing out the blood. It just sucks because I really like that cup or that glass. Is there any November challenges? November, I know some people like to do Huevember, so doing a specific color for every day of the month. It could be very fun to do, but I feel like it's also very taxing, depending on how you approach it. You gave up on even trying to do Inktober? That's okay. Inktober, I feel like, I guess maybe not Inktober, a monthly challenge for the month of October has been very like lenient. Some people are only doing like a certain amount of props within the month, but like there's not really like a set day, like maybe one per week or whatever. You can kind of just make it a little bit more flexible. And some people are not participating at all, taking a break month, whatever you want, so. So, yes, I've scribbled basically the entire backside of where I know my sketch is so that we can then flip it over. I've also cut down my paper so that we can tape it to my watercolor block a little bit more easily. I think like kind of monthly challenge, or yeah, any kind of challenge that has more of like a time limit or amount that you have to do, it's nice to have it as a challenge, but I feel like if you're putting too much pressure on yourself, then it's definitely not necessary to do. But Huevember is like one of my favorites to see from other people, because the interpretation or like the use of color is always very interesting. Kind of like similar to how people approach doing ink during this month. So hopefully my lines are light enough. I did remember to make them at least not black or like a super dark color so that I can use a ballpoint pen and we can transfer my sketch. And then I will do a cleaner one on top and then we can start painting. So it might take a little while. I did wish that I made it a smidge lighter. This blue color is a little dark. But as long as you tape down your sheet, kind of like in a hinge, we can always like double check whether or not it's already leaving a lot of residue, which is not my favorite. I know you guys can't really see it. There's like a very faint line right here. Your art style is very pretty. Thank you. not like that. You can do like Inktober literally whenever you want. Obviously, Inktober is kind of like a patent, I guess, name. But you can definitely do like inking it like for every day in a different month. You can do a different kind of challenge. There's also like mermaid in the month of May, where you draw mermaids for every single day of the month. Or make up your own challenge. I know some people do like the 30-day sketchbook challenge, so like finishing a sketchbook in 30 days. It's like another one. So I'm just tracing over my drawing so we can transfer it. And I want to give myself enough context. I know it's gonna look like I'm not really transferring anything because my gain's so high on my camera, but I'll lower it in a sec because then you guys can see that there is red that's being transferred, and it'll be easier to see once I actually start adding in my mechanical pencil lines. I think today's the last day to join her Draw This in Your Style, I think. I was planning to do this at like the very beginning of October so that you guys can do the Draw This in Your Style with me. But now it's like such short notice. Oh, hello Curly, welcome. I feel like sketchbooks also have like so much pressure nowadays. Even like with myself. But I've been trying to be a little bit more looser with my stuff in my sketchbook. So I was planning out a few drawings. I don't know. Because I want to do a Halloween illustration that I'll probably work on for the rest of the evening later today. But I don't know if I want to draw Durin and make it like Halloween-esque. Kind of with like, what is it called? Like a trick-or-treating basket pumpkin thing. And kind of make it cutesy. Or make it more kind of creepy aesthetic and go with Flynn's and draw like skulls and flowers and flames. So it's good. I'm kind of debating which one I want to do. Because I know I won't be able to do one for Halloween. Anybody popping in right now, I apologize. I'm transferring my sketch right now. Hello Midslime, welcome. The colors and mixture of smooth and hard transition makes it so lively. Ah, thank you. Finishing a sketchbook in 30 days sounds brutal. I feel like a lot of people can do it. It's those people who really have like, I don't know how to explain it. Some people go really ham in their sketchbooks and I really admire that. Catboy Kaisen. I ended up drawing that for one of the prompts recently actually for OC-tober. Because there was one that was, I think animal ears was the prompt. I was gonna see if I could draw Kaisen as a cat with the cat ears and stuff, and then Masaki as a squirrel. Because I feel like that suits him. And I think squirrel ears are kind of cute. I can't believe, like, October is coming to like an end so soon. Because I always loved like the autumn months, but we're slowly approaching winter. And I feel like it always becomes more obvious. I don't know, depending on like on where you live, but here it gets dark at like starting around 4 p.m. ish. It's not quite in that territory quite yet. Maybe like 5-ish, 6-ish. It gets kind of like darker and darker. But the one thing I hate about the winter is the fact that by like 4:30, 5 p.m. it's like really dark out. Because it just feels like where has the day gone? Granted, like I mostly work at night, so it shouldn't affect me as much, but I do like the sunlight while I'm working. Oh, my pen is like leaking. Flins would be super cool. I kind of want to because I want to paint skulls. I did more endurance sketches in my sketchbook to see if I could flesh out like a Halloween composition pose thing. Let me see if I can show you guys. Oops, that's a bit of a spoilers. Trying to figure out how I wanted to draw Durin. I do like this one, kind of him flying and like giving you candy. I think it's kind of cute, or like a sitting pose. Slowly, it's already getting so cold. I feel like maybe in my city or my province, it's cold enough to wear a jacket, but it's not like freezing cold. You know what I mean? Maybe because our winter gets so intense that right now it's like not too bad. You have to do Durin. I kind of want to do Durin and then do Flynn sometime in November because his doesn't have to be like specifically Halloween. I want to do Durin because it's going to be more tailored towards like a Halloween aesthetic. So I think the majority of this is already more or less transferred. And I want to kind of keep this similar lighting. I don't think I'm going to add this much blue near her hair and her face, but I want it to be present like more in the areas where her clothes are white, because I do like this color combination so much. Flynn's and Durin. I'll probably keep them separate. I'll probably do Flynn's in November since, like I said, it's not going to be specifically tailored towards like a Halloween illustration. But I want to draw something with like skulls and flames and petals and stuff. He's your favorite, one of your favorites, and now, oh, and you're so glad that you dream again. My brain's like not capable of reading right now. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's because of the wings and the horns and just like his overall color palette. I think he fits kind of like the Halloween-y aesthetic. Ooh, you guys can't really see it, can you? Let me see. Where's my mouse? Okay. Let's see if we can... Here's like the transferred lines. So they're kind of like fuzzy-ish, as well as like not super detailed or anything, but we're gonna sketch with pencil on top. Okay, yeah, we're gonna sketch with pencil on top so that I have lines that won't disappear while I do watercolor painting. Crochet hooks in here. Darren is really fun to draw. He has so much detail that makes me lose my mind. Because in both like the sketches that I did in yesterday's video and the one in my sketchbook, I always stop when it comes to his outfit because my brain capacity just doesn't want to like interpret his outfit unless I'm like committing to an illustration. Hence why this one's like much more simple. Will you ever do a video about crochet? Probably not. It's like purely a hobby, and I like to keep it as something I just do for fun, like as a break kind of thing. And I don't think I am very good at it. Yeah, I forget when the deadline is for her draw this in your style, but it's fun like to do other artists' draw this in your style. I don't know why I did that. I made it 10 times worse. There we go. Guess I need to change this kneaded eraser. Yeah, I'll probably commit to drawing Durin tonight and hopefully have them ready for tomorrow. So I like using the red as the color to transfer because it usually meshes well if there's any residue left over from painting. And like some of my sketch lines might be still visible. But having like graphite, normal graphite I guess, as kind of my actual lines just works the best for myself. As well as I don't have to do too much like back and forth scribbling, so I just have to do almost the bare minimum to make sure that I don't lose my line somehow. And technically this is my second sketch of let's draw this in your style. Maybe I should show you guys my initial one. I just didn't like how I drew her face, like, at the very beginning. So let me see if I have it on here. Let's see. So this is the current one, and then this is the other one I had. It's like fairly similar. I just was not in love with how I drew her eyes and like the face. I feel like this one's just a little bit more like flowier and airier in my opinion, so I'm kind of glad I ended up redoing it. So we'll see how long it actually takes for this one to dry as well, because I need to lay down kind of our base color of our lighting first. Hopefully it won't take too long. I think that was like another reason why I kept putting it off. Because like I mentioned, I was gonna do the painting at like the beginning of October. Put it off for way too long. I'm doing watercolor. I am not confident enough to do gouache or something like this. Gouache, I always try to keep it a little bit more low pressure by doing it in my sketchbook specifically. Even though like I know there's probably a benefit of actually using something that's a little bit more porous, like watercolor paper, or even like mixed media paper. I guess like the paper in like my current sketchbook isn't too bad because it is on the thicker side, but every time I've used like my own notebooks, I've never really had the problem of it like not working out well either, other than just me not liking how I approached it. But because of that, I'm always scared to use use gouache. But I do want to paint a little bit more in the sketchbook, probably because it has thicker paper. And because I really like the Danheng one that I did like a Monday or two, like 1 or 2 weeks ago? I forget when I posted that one. You started a new crochet project? I'm already regretting, but I'm motivated to finish it. I'm curious on what your crochet project is currently. I don't know if I want to make the hat a little bit more of like straw texture. So I don't know if it's supposed to be more the straw hat. Is it like a sun hat? I'll add like a smidge here and there. Persian tile blanket. Ooh. Is it made up of like granny square kind of aesthetic? Persian tile blanket. Whoa. Wait, these are so cool. I've never attempted doing like anything that's like granny square adjacent. I've always done like stuffies or like plushes. So it always feels a little daunting. But that's really cool. They're really beautiful. Okay, I think I have enough context that we can actually start laying down kind of like our soft yellow and kind of transition it into like a soft blue. Kind of my guide, but not quite. So I'm also going to make this a smidge brighter. I've been trying to see if I can make Junimos for my friends. Because we went to the Stardew Valley concert like back in September. I do have one done. This one's gonna be mine. And then I have this blue one. Now you can see my crocheting is like inconsistent because this is the same pattern, but they're both different sizes. But I want to make either a green one or like a yellow one because my friend's favorite color is blue. I feel like all of our favorite color is blue, but I kind of like the mintier color a little bit more. And then I might make like a green one or a yellow one because I know that's also one of their favorite colors. They're cute though, thank you. Because I do like making like physical things. And I do have like Kumabon or like Kaisen's bear as well. Which is this derpy guy. He's on the bigger side. So I followed like, I think 2 different teddy bear tutorials to make him. Is there a pattern? I'll see if I can find the pattern for the Junimos. I forget where I saw it. I'm pretty sure there's like a free pattern that you can get to make the Junimo ones. Yeah, he's like a good teddy bear size. Because I had a lot of this navy blue left over from making like a giant blue and yellow flower cushion type of plush type thing. Yeah. I like making like little guys. There we go. Okay. So, let me grab watercolors. Oh, I also got new brushes because as much as I like these ones, I always miss the brush that I had from my previous watercolor set. And I got these off of AliExpress because I was not sure on where to find these. So I believe it's this brush that I wanted, but it came with like a bunch of different sizes, which kind of makes me happy to hear that they have ones that I can probably use for other paintings, but I'm very lazy, and this one has like a sharp tip, so I can probably do everything with just this brush and like my weirdly distorted brush. Hi Jessa, welcome. I don't know, I'm like the type of person who doesn't put the plushies on the bed. I'm always like, I don't want to accidentally knock them off or like roll on top of them. Okay, I need to find a... Actually, we probably have enough wells in here to mix up a yellow. So let me see how I want to position this. Maybe this way. Coffee has been made. You gotta lock in on both, on OCTV art and the Columbina fan art I have. Good luck. You guys coffee people? And if you are, how do you take your coffee? Do you take it black? Do you take it, you know, sugar, cream? So I'm the type that would not be able to drink it black, I don't think. I've tried it and it's just way too bitter for me. How do I open this? Oof. Okay, here we go. Dee! Welcome! Ah! There we go. A net that holds your plushies over your bed. That's really cute. I have them like in one of those like display IKEA shelf type of things because I have way too many plushies. later. Okay. I love handling a new brush. The tip is just so nice and sharp. But we're not using it quite yet. I need to use this brush and hopefully lay out our colors. Never black. Milk coffee I prefer. You just love coffee? That's fair. I think recently my mom got like this sample of coffee plus I think it's like some sort of black tea and I've been really liking it. But oh boy, this did not sit well with my stomach. Wait. Let me use this as a guide. Plushies everywhere throughout your room. Yeah. I just like having little guys. There's like one that I really want, but I need to stop buying so many plushies. But it's like a little bumblebee. And it's like, there's like a bunch of different types. And it's either holding like a piece of lettuce and it's like so happy. Or it's like holding a flame and it's like crying. I don't know. It's like such a cute little plushie design. And I can't find it anymore. I need to see where I can find this little bee guy. It's so cute. Oh, I need to get my towel. My paper towel. Yeah, I need to see if I can find it. I always send it to my brother as like little meme faces. He hates it because he knows I want that plush so bad. Maybe I can find it in like the little images that I've sent him. Because they're like one of my favorites. Hello Danica, welcome. Minecraft bee plushie, that's so cute. The Minecraft bees are very cute. That I agree with. You only have black when there's no cream. That's fair. What's the name of the new brush? It's like A-I-S-H-A. I guess it's AI Shake, but it's like weirdly spaced. Let me zoom in. Let it focus there. And it came like with I think it's 5 brushes, but it's like the exact same one that was in my, what is it called? The Mei Ling set. Let me grab it. Let's see. Actually, where is it? This one. Oops, upside down. It's like this set that I used to use like in my videos quite a bit. But it's pretty much the exact same brush. Which it makes me happy because then I don't have to steal this one specifically from this set. You'll never stop painting. Never start painting. It's okay. We have time. Sorry, it's like spilling my yellow paint everywhere. It's okay. I probably should have also mixed up my blue. But we're mostly gonna do yellow. Also chose like a larger brush. But I probably won't look at chat until I actually finish laying this down so I don't get too many harsh edges. It looks very neon-y on camera, but it's a little bit warmer, like in person. I think this one will work. We'll mix it a little bit, like a cooler blue. And then after I block this in, I might even add a little bit more, like a warmer orangey color. Towards some of the edges here. Your nails look so cute, thank you. Hollywood? You mean Halloween? Actually, yeah, if you guys are dressing up for Halloween, mention what you're going as, I guess. I think growing up, I've never dressed up for Halloween. I don't really mind though. I don't know if it's because like my parents were too busy and it wasn't like a big concern of theirs, I guess. Because Halloween wasn't really a thing for them. Yeah, I think that's like another reason I like this. It doesn't feel like it's going to like get damaged due to water, because a lot of the ones that I have that are on the cheaper side that are wood, a lot of the paint starts to like peel and chip if it's exposed to water for too long, which I think like it's understandable, but it does make the base of the brush a little bit loose, and where it connects to like this metal part. I can't tell where any of my purples are. I think it's this? Okay. Probably try to warmth to this, so I won't make it too dark. You never dressed up for Halloween? You're in the same boat as I am. I don't think it's necessary, but it can be very fun. Ellie from The Last of Us? That's nice. You're not going out, but you're entertaining the thought of dressing as the lighthouse keeper or a cat. A lighthouse keeper is very cute. A cat witch is also very cute. Those are very cute outfit ideas or costume ideas. The yellow looks crazy on camera. This is actually like the color that's like being laid down, but for some reason on this paper it looks like such a bright highlighter yellow. Like seeing other people's costumes though, yeah. I like how some people go like really ham with it. It's really cool. Man, I miss painting. So I'm glad I'm able to do a little bit right now. You always wonder how people can layer so many washes without the paper ripping or peeling, but maybe that's just a skill issue on your end. Are you using watercolor paper? Or like a mixed media paper? Because any type of paper that doesn't really have the correct sizing, which allows your paper to kind of accept the water and kind of like stretch and warp, if that makes sense. It's usually found like in watercolor paper, mixed media paper, that kind of stuff, but like normal like printer paper, drawing paper tends to not have that, and a lot of the times your paper will start to peel and pill. So you like these colors? The office sunny summery day. I'm glad. I might want to get a little bit more blue into here so we can kind of keep it that way. Otherwise I might be approaching more of like an autumn aesthetic otherwise. So we'll see. Whoops, I need to stop flinging the paint. But I guess I do want more of a blue background. I'll try to make it more teal though. I know it's supposed to be more of a sky background. We'll see if I can lift some of this color up later. Or maybe I'll transition it to a darker blue. Oh, do you usually wait until your pencil's like fully charged before you start drawing? I guess sometimes it's annoying to like charge partway through. Hello, August Cozy Home. Welcome. What brand of watercolor do you use? Currently I'm using the Paul Rubens set. Yeah, it's usually the paper type. Cold press does have like that texture. Because right now I've been using, or like more recently I've been using the hot press paper. But as long as it's made for like wet medium, I feel like it's okay, typically. Feel free to draw along. Why not? Yeah, pencil, people who can do like the burnishing for pencil is kind of like crazy insane. Because I used to be really into it, but I don't think I ever got to like hyperrealism kind of aesthetic of the way I use colored pencils or anything like that. I think this might be okay for the shadows and stuff. So we'll start painting the face first, and then we'll move down to the rest of like the body as well as the clothing and the hair. I'm mostly gonna start focusing on her face. Now I don't want to go too ham with the coloring, hopefully, because like I said, I kind of struggle with keeping things a little bit light and airy. But hopefully kind of keeping the lighting like this will help me prevent that. That's okay. Feel free to put me in the background. Hopefully I'm not too distracting. I love your art and I would love to draw one of your characters in one of my videos one day. Feel free to. And make sure to tag me so I can see it. Oh, yeah, it's really late. Yeah, prioritize sleep if you can. Why'd you decide to become a VTuber? Isn't it for full VTuber streams or just art VTubing? I'm just wondering though, I hope you don't mind. I mostly use it just for streams. I think it's just more visually interesting to have like a model on screen while like you're chatting and doing stuff live, especially like traditional medium or like drawing. If there's ever like dead air or nothing moving on the screen, people might think you're inactive, even though there might be like a voice talking. But you can also do like PNG tubers. Some people do webcams. Like there's like different options. But because I consume a lot of VTuber media, as well as like I was interested in learning how to use live 2D, I thought this was like the more appropriate route. And I see it like a lot of the artists that I used to follow back on like Twitch and stuff would use VTuber models. So it kind of made sense. Total drama OC while watching. Very nice. Exhausted, but your parents just got back from their trip, so we're gonna hang out in their bedroom, so I probably won't stay long and eventually go to sleep. It's past 11 p.m. Feel free to go whenever you need to, Curly, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Cleaning up my desk. Okay, so I need to pull up the reference of Doris. Also, did you guys hear the Animal Crossing news? I'm like so excited. I just want to make a cute island because I hate my current island in Animal Crossing. Let's put it right here. What's all this debris? Oy. Let me flip my palette around. So we're used to. Ah, I'm spilling all my paint. This way. Or vertically? Maybe I'll work it more vertically. Like this. Everything's gonna look so orange right now. So maybe I'll try to fix my webcam colors so that it doesn't look so intense. And Doris's hair is like, I guess it's like orangey, brownish, peachish color. Which I don't paint like super often, so I am a little nervous to do it. I think it depends on what kind of eraser you use. I always find like the erasers on the end of like just pencils in general, like whether or not it's mechanical or like the wooden ones, they tend to smudge more than erase. I always find ones that are a little bit more hard, I guess. It feels more rubbery in a sense, because like the one that I like to use, it also makes the shavings like not unbearable to clean up. They kind of like clump a little bit more together. Why does it feel so foreign to paint? It hasn't been that long, has it? Yeah, kneaded erasers are very good, but like I feel like it's more beneficial as long as you know your process, because these don't really do much if you have like really hard marks on your page. But because they're malleable, you can get like really small areas or erase really large areas and kind of control a little bit more of like how much you're erasing, which is really nice. And like I strictly almost only use a kneaded eraser. Let me see if I can make my camera a little bit less crazy orange. It's a little bit better. I'm gonna go a bit. Hope you all have a wonderful day and make sure to take care of yourself. Don't forget to hydrate. Bye bye. Thank you for coming to the stream, Sakurai. And thank you for the hydration reminder. Oh geez. I feel like little kids put anything in their mouth. Like Play-Doh, and I feel like kneaded eraser kind of resembles Play-Doh or like putty. All you guys' brothers are eating your erasers, it's crazy. It makes sense if they're kind of on the younger side. He was not young? Oh no. You know, I really wanted to use this brush, but for some reason, it's kind of throwing me off how pointy it is. Because I'm not really doing detail right now, so it's kind of throwing me off. Hide your erasers. New fear unlocked. Dang. I feel like no one should be scared someone's gonna consume their eraser. So I'm already losing the airiness. I'm going a little too dark. A pillow? Is it like the stuffing in a pillow? Foam pillow, ah. You should just start working on them. Work on your drawings of your OCs. But I'm not doing anything for Halloween. So I do need to like head out to do stuff. So there's like, I think my friend was going to throw like a Halloween party, but it kind of got cancelled. But since some of you guys are dressing up for Halloween, are you guys having like a Halloween weekend? Halloween plans? Yeah, I feel like as long as you don't let your pencil like fully die, it's probably okay. I'm not really following the shadows that I had set out here. It's okay. This is good for like a general guide. You're not allowed to celebrate Halloween because of your parents? Ah, that's okay. I feel like as long as you enjoy the spirit of it, maybe that's okay as well. I feel like a lot of people don't like actually celebrate Halloween as a holiday per se. It's kind of like spooky season in general. Stay inside and see what silly costumes people come up with from the comfort of my window. Are you handing out candy then? Don't do much trick-or-treating here, so even just giving away candies don't happen. Happened more than a decade ago though. It's like 3 kids all evening that come to the door. Ah. My friend was telling me about like a crazy rumor in my city that there was like a house that would always give I think it's like the 2-liter pop. And they were like known for it, but like, apparently they had to make like a public statement being like, oh, we're no longer doing it this year. Some people go crazy for like Halloween trick-or-treaters, I guess, which is kind of nice because that's nice to do for like the kids. Oh, that's what I do, Jean. I turn off the lights so no one comes to the door. Because like I'm always skeptical of people sometimes. And I'm like usually like home alone. So I don't feel safe just opening the door to strangers, even though I'm an adult. Okay, her eyes are green. Might see if I can add a little bit of maybe pink at the very top. You're glad the pens don't need charging, that's fair. I think that's like one perk about having certain types of tablets as well. So you don't have to worry about charging your pencil. But I do like the Apple Pencil though. gonna paint in the upper lash line. She looks a little wide-eyed crazy right now until I fill in probably the little gap that I have here between the highlight and the upper lash line. I wanted to dress up as Daisuke for mouthwashing, but I couldn't find the Hawaiian shirt. I wonder how many people actually dress up as like mouthwashing characters. That's kind of cool. I remember when I was in middle school, there was this place where we did so many activities. We would do Halloween theme parties, cook things related to it, and makeup, dress up, sometimes even. I think Halloween is probably more popular back in the days compared to now, especially because there's so many like concerns, I guess, as well. Because I think, at least when I used to live in like my old village, the school would always put like a haunted kind of theme for the entire school. And like we would be in the gym as well as like in the halls, different classrooms would have like different activities, and that was always fun. Even though like I never dressed up or like really celebrated Halloween, it was always nice that they always had those activities. We used to like collect stamps, so like you would have to participate in every activity, which sometimes I hated. But for the most part, it's always been fun. They always did like some sort of like bobbing for apple type of thing. Forget what else there was. Like a lot of food related activities, typically. Oh, absolutely. I definitely think it's more of a North American thing for sure. Halloween Week is very cute. Yeah, it might be because of more of like the stranger danger or like just more rowdiness or something like that that's happening that might cause people to be a little bit more apprehensive of letting their kids go trick-or-treating. I know in like my neighborhood, all the kids that would go trick-or-treating are all like, they're all teens now. So I don't think they're in the mood, I guess. I don't know. I was gonna say the demographic, but like you're never technically not allowed to go trick-or-treating. I know it's more like geared towards kids, but like I know some teenagers who still do it. Hello, Hamilton Tattoo. Welcome. There's graduating high schoolers trick-or-treating, man. I think it's still fun. Like, you're still within that same area where I guess like if you're considered a student, it's still less weird, I guess. The spooky vibe, yeah. I think that's why I like October, because like the spooky vibe and or just like fall aesthetic is always just nice in general. Let me see if I can quickly... No, I'm gonna see if I can finish your eyes first. Then we'll tackle the hair. Oh, maybe I should add the pink in first before I go darker colors. Bobbing for apples used to be a way to find husbands? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I love the spooky vibes, but unfortunately I don't go out often and people my age don't go trick-or-treating much anymore despite still being teenagers. I think that's still fair though. Some people might find that like if you're a teen you might be too old for it. Just depends. Oh, I forgot. I should probably add her skin tone down here too. Let some of that warmth go back up into the sleeve. If you had to watch one anime or show for the rest of your life, what would it be? For me, it would probably be Arcane. I love it so much and it's one of the reasons me and my best friends are talking. Oh, that's so sweet. I think if I have to take in consideration like trying to get multiple genres into one, I'd probably pick Gintama or Natsume. Maybe Gintama. I think it has like enough variety that I will never get sick of it. Madoka Magica? I've never actually watched it. I know a lot of people really like it, and I do like the character designs, and I know it takes like a darker turn. My Little Pony. I feel like a lot of people do enjoy My Little Pony though, so there's nothing wrong with that. Well, I guess like either way, there's nothing wrong with it, regardless if other people enjoy it or not. Obari no Seraph. I've also heard people talk about that one. No clue on what it's about. I don't know why I feel so rusty painting today. My Happy Marriage or Tong Li Fei? What's Tong Ling Fei? I've never really heard of that one before. Blue Period? I know a lot of people really like that one. Shikimori-san. That one's very cute. I know people have their gripes about it. That one's a very wholesome anime. See if we can get Doris's hair color correct. So I want to be able to transition it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it accidentally too orange. Blue Lock. I think people were talking about if you could only watch one show or anime for the rest of your life, what would it be? So I don't know if it counts as a show, but one of the going 17 seasons I probably would pick too. Because just watching them have fun also brings me a lot of serotonin. Is it just my saturation that's like crazy? Because it always looks so much more vibrant on my camera. H2O check. Thank you for the reminder. I recommend you guys also either take a stretch break, get up, walk around, hydrate. Thank you, Mar. Oh, delicious in dungeon. Dungeon Meshi is like a very... I feel like it's such a... It's kind of like comfy, but also dark, and it's exciting. So I feel like it covers a lot of areas that you probably won't get bored with either. Avatar. Wait, Avatar is such a good one. I think for like... Yeah, anime specifically, I'd probably pick Gintama, maybe. And then for anything that's more like anime adjacent, yeah, Avatar is very, very up there. And I'm trying to think like sitcoms or like dramas or whatever. Maybe Malcolm in the Middle. I grew up watching that and it's always been one of my favorites. Kimi ni Toroke. That one's like... Wow. It'll be hard to pick like just one anime, I think. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I love Kimi ni Toroke as well as like Chihaya Furu is such a good anime too. Or even just like a manga to read. I was like so dedicated to like catching up on what was happening for Chihaya Furu and Kimi ni Toroke for such a long time. Watching the newest season. The manga has like a special place in my heart that I actually haven't watched the new season. How did you learn how to paint? Watercolor specifically, I am self-taught. Because none of my professors would take up the task of even roughly entertaining the idea of watercolors. Which I feel like it's understandable, it's not their responsibility on like learning the medium that I'm learning. But I just taught myself like one summer on trying to figure out like paint to water ratio, types of paper, certain techniques. I don't think I'm like very proficient in watercolors by any means, but it's definitely a medium that I enjoy a lot. Hello Star, welcome. So happy I caught a live. I've been watching you for like 4 years. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Sign of affection. Is it Flower Blooms with Dignity? Is it that one? That one I also really enjoy, because I've been reading the manga. The anime is very cute. One Week Friends is also an anime I could watch a million times. I don't remember if I watched that one or not. Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Yeah! I ended up checking it out because of one of your videos, and now I've been watching the anime with my siblings. Yeah, it's such a cute one. I really like that one. Favorite game? I don't know if I have a specifically like a favorite game. Right now, I've been enjoying Silk Song. I haven't gotten back to it, but I've also been enjoying Pokemon because I really needed another Pokemon game in my life. I just want to catch more little guys. That's all I care about. Hikaru. I really need to get into that series. I always love the art that comes out from it. From like people's fan art. Maybe I'll wait until it finishes and I won't have to wait for the suspense. Because I know a lot of people like that series. So I'll definitely check it out. I know a lot of people really like it. I don't know why I started painting on this side. Now it's like I have to wait for things to dry. I'm gonna try my best to keep this kind of on the airier side, so I won't blend this too much with my cooler colors. Ah, thank you for coming to the stream though, Mekia. Thank you for the luck for the painting as well. I appreciate you stopping by and chatting. Wait, Curly, are you talking about Miko as in like the singer? Because if you are, I love their music so much. I feel, dang, I knew I should have went to his concert recently. Dang it, I really should have. Because he was in my city like this month. I should have asked if my friends wanted to go, because I just don't want to attend the concert alone. I should have asked them. You're seeing them in December? Exciting. He's like one of the artists that I've been listening to, like, maybe the most as of recent. Like, other than nostalgia binging a lot of like old K-pop groups, I've been listening to Miko like a heck of a lot. See if I can block in the hat really quick with like a larger brush. For some reason, it's either me not remembering how I like the brush. I feel like I'm intimidated with like how sharp the point is on this one in particular. So when I'm laying down certain colors or like certain shapes, I feel like I'm not blending them out the way that I want to. I don't think any of my other brushes are dull per se, so I don't know. Finished reading Heartstoppers and went to watch the show on TV and they did the book too. Oh, really? That's disappointing to hear. Because I know a lot of people liked the book. The songs are so good, yeah. I just like the type of music, I guess, and his voice is very easy to listen to. I remember reading some of the Heartstopper webcomic a while ago. Was the show even a good adaptation? I never really got into it since I preferred Alice Osman's other books. Oh. I actually didn't know they had a webtoon adaptation. Or webcomic, I guess. Gotta recalibrate, I guess. Probably. Maybe it's been a little bit too long since I've painted anything. Thank you for coming to the stream though, Curly, and chatting. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night and hang out with your family. Hello, Paper Cat. I just wanted to ask something. You have a screen tablet and an iPad. How often do you use both? I use both actually quite frequently. So iPad is probably like my main drawing tool, and it wasn't meant to be, I guess. I initially bought the iPad because I was planning on going on a longer trip in Asia with my mom, but the pandemic hit, so I already bought the tablet at the time. Then I wasn't able to go traveling, and then the more I started playing with it, I noticed that I liked doing digital painting in Procreate more than I did in Paint Tool Sci. And then once I switched to Clip Studio Paint, then I started using my display tablet a lot more often. Otherwise, I used to use a Wacom Intuos and a Wacom pen tablet for like 8-ish years, maybe 7 years, maybe around that time. And then I switched to an Intuos because my other one was getting beat up. And then I think I only used that Intuos for like 2-ish years before I got what is it called? Like a display tablet, I guess, like of a larger scale. But I use it quite frequently, especially if I have to do like any line work or designing of any sort. Then I will use Clip Studio Paint over painting, I guess, in Procreate and stuff. Like painting is in Procreate, or like drawing, illustrations, and all that jazz. And then anything that has like design, line work, any more like things that need a little bit more precision, I will use Clip Studio Paint. Or if I just want to like mess around with like the brushes, all the settings and stuff in Clip Studio Paint, then I'll do that. Oh, no worries, Harriet. Thank you for coming to the stream. No worries. Because even though the iPad is like my main drawing tool, I still don't feel the need to like get the larger one or like the Pro, anything like that. I do think my current display tablet, which might be like a good thing or a bad thing, even though it has like a larger surface, it's great for like an extra monitor. I do like how spacious it is and being able to draw directly on the screen. But oh boy, my posture from switching from a normal pen tablet, like the Intuos, to a display tablet has like ruined my posture so bad. I feel like the proper distance away from your tablet and being able to just look straight rather than looking somewhat downwards, it was kind of better when I was using the Intuos. But like the learning curve, learning how to draw on the normal tablet again has been a little bit difficult because I don't do it too often anymore. But I always consider like switching back to maybe using my Intuos again. I did that for so many years, and I feel like I was more confident in doing line art that way too. I don't know if I like how I did her eyes. It's okay. Feel free to put me in the background. I don't mind. Be productive if you can. That or just take a break. It's okay too. Also, I forgot how sometimes people find my grip on my pencil strange. I know like when I paint and stuff, sometimes I switch back and forth. But I kind of realized that the way that I grip my pencil, my thumb holds down whatever I'm using more often than like the two fingers up here. Which might be strange for some people, because I keep my thumb like tucked. Yeah, because sometimes I do keep it up and out, and then usually I keep it tucked away in. Oh, thank you for coming to the stream though, Melody. I have also seen worse. I think mine's considered like a tripod grip, kind of. I know some people actually hold it more like this, or like this. This is, I think, the most popular way, and I used to hold it like this for the longest time. But I don't know when I've switched to this. But I think I've been doing this for like, maybe since middle schoolish? Yeah, because sometimes I instinctively put it out, and then sometimes I tuck it in, so I don't know. But I think that also what gives me my like death grip when I'm painting and or drawing. It's like whenever I tuck my thumb in, it's like when I have the most amount of steadiness, I guess. I might lighten this. I'm noticing how uneven her eyes are. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Melody. Have a wonderful night, though. Hello, Sasuke's Kanojo. Welcome. I love the eyes, thank you. That's my brother texting me. I don't know, maybe it's because the eyes stand out a little bit too much. I'll lighten it. Or I'll darken everything else up a smidge. It's not too forward. Lasso tool art? I've already done it before. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I think I've done it with Ike Eveland. It was like a Ike Eveland thumbnail, I think. And no worries about missing it. I'm pretty sure I've done it. Can you suggest me an anime character as a sketch, please? I love all your sketches too, by the way. Thank you. An anime character. For some reason, I can't think of anybody on top of my head for some reason. How about Kageyama from Haikyuu? Have any of you guys played the new Pokemon game? Because there's a character in there that I was like thinking like, oh, he's okay when people were like hyped about him. But now I'm seeing him in the game, he's just a silly little guy and I'm like, oh no. Thank you for coming to the stream though, August. And chatting as well. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And or day. I think it's night? Night. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm panicking a little bit. I'm not supposed to be doing the line art right now. I should be painting the rest of this. Let me switch gears. I love drawing with you. Thank you. Let me know what you're drawing though. There we go. So it's a blue ribbon. Yeah, I don't know if I like her eyes. I might have to darken her iris maybe. Not her iris, her pupil. Zane. I'm aware of the characters from Love and Deep Space even though I don't play the game. One more, name a member of 17 I can sketch. Sorry. I'm biased and I'm gonna say Wonu. Even though, like, oh my god. I haven't talked about 17 in such a long time. But like Sungwon and his black hair, they style it so pretty and he looks so cute. I'm just glad they're having fun on tour right now. And seeing that Woozy and Hoshi are doing fine in the military, that's nice as well. Let's continue to work on the hair. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the Kaida today, even though I would really like to draw him or paint him. But because I ended up redoing the sketch, I started the stream a lot later than initially planned. I always get inspired to draw when I watch your videos, especially after a long day of work. I'm glad it can help you give like a little bit of relaxation. Hopefully you're resting now though. You don't need to think about your work currently. The stream's only been going for like roughly 2 hours. We're just a little shy of 2 hours right now. Because maybe if I can... I'm trying to think of the timeline. November 1st is Saturday? So maybe the 2nd I'll do another stream. Maybe it's another painting stream. Or maybe it's another illustrating stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll try to stream again though. Maybe on Sunday though, this time. But if I do end up doing the watercolor and it's of Kaida, then I will prep his painting so that we don't have to do the prep on stream. It was kind of like not planned initially. About to start a movie with friends. Exciting. What movie are you guys watching? Doris. Hello, Rainbow Noodles. Welcome. Is there a reason you're working on little chibis of your OCs though? I don't think I remember seeing what they're for. Or are you just doing them for fun? You don't watch Game Caterer's XJYP episode now? Keep painting? Good night. Thank you for stopping by though. I hope you enjoy Game Caterers. Have fun with that. You're watching The Ring? Dang. Spooky movies. Are you guys like the type that likes horror? Or like consuming horror media? Because I was explaining this to my friend because my friend didn't know I was watching people play Silent Hill. Like Silent Hill F. But like I only consume horror by watching other people play it. And she's in the same boat and I'm like, oh, okay. I was not too sure if she was the type that would like actually play it and watch like scary movies and stuff. I think all of us are kind of relatively the same, at least among my friends. Doing it for both for fun to display them on my ArtFed account, and when the site opens back up in November, I also want to practice my chibi art styles. Ah, okay. I see. beneficial in 2 different ways. That's nice. Tis the season. Ah, you're on the New Game Plus on Silent Hill F. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Get that other ending. Enjoy her, but don't like jump scares. That's fair. I'm like the type of person who doesn't really like any body horror or like gore. That just doesn't sit well with me. Because I am a little bit like squeamish when it comes to like things coming out of the body, things being chopped off, that kind of stuff. It's not even like gushing of blood or anything like that, but it's like anything that I feel like I can physically feel in my body, I would hate. Love horror genre. You like watching others play it. Oh, psychological horror. I also like psychological horror. Hate horror that has jump scares, but I like comedy horror. So like campy stuff. That's kind of fun to watch. So it's like something like Lethal Company or Backrooms. I watched someone play Charlie Slimesicle plays them since I was like, ah. Yeah, I also think like watching certain people play certain games are also very, like, it changes the experience of it, I guess, too, right? Tusk 2014. I can kind of imagine. The thrill of horror, but I always have to close my eyes on scary fights. I think I also like thriller and psychological horror, like those kinds of stuff. Or like, I forget what the other genre is, but yeah, anything that has like body horror, I'm not a fan of. Or just, I can't withstand it, I guess. Yeah, abstract I think is fine too. Abstract body horror. Maybe I haven't like consumed any horror media in a while, so maybe I'm better at withstanding it. Like now that I'm older, I'm not too sure. I know like some things like I will just like flinch when I'm watching people play a game, so maybe not. All over the place at this point. Ah, yeah. Subtle horror is very nice. Or like anything that has like a dark underlying tone to like a media, I do like. Like the game, is it No I'm Not Human? I do like that genre. It's not particularly like jump scary in any way, but like the aesthetic's kind of creepy, but like the playstyle's kind of cozy in a weird way. So I love watching people play that game. My stomach is growling. I should probably eat dinner soon. But I won't until I finish this. Because I want to finish it on stream at least. Oh, yeah. I think audio contributes so much towards, like, the atmosphere and, like, the vibe of everything. So I definitely think, like, yeah, certain audio would definitely freak me out, too. Oh, Twisted. Ah, right. I forgot. Like, there's an anime for Twisted Wonderland now, right? I've seen like snippets of it. Because the only character I really know is like Riddle? Riddle? His name is Riddle. The one that looks like Tsukasa from Ensemble Stars. Oh, yeah. Subtle Horror, Uncanny Valley. Definitely. Absolutely. That kind of spooky vibe. Yes, Riddle. Okay. At least 3 seasons. Wow, they've planned super far in advance. That's really good. I know a lot of people who really like Twisted Wonderland. Maybe I'll get into it. I always like the character designs. I'm gonna add a little bit of orange into here. I hope you guys can't hear my stomach. It's a little awkward. I don't know how much my mic can pick up. Ah, Apothecary Diaries. That one's very popular. That's like on my not my wish list, my to watch list, I guess. It's not only that, like that anime is like so aesthetically beautiful. Oh, but I'm super excited for... Ah, why am I blanking on it? What is that witch anime manga called? Why am I blanking? Ah, but that one's gonna be released next year, I think? Because we had like the trailer or whatever for it. That one I'm super excited for. Yes, Witch Hat Atelier. Thank you. I love that series so much. I'm like late to finding out about it because I only read about it like this year. I got my friend into it and she really liked it, so makes me happy. But that art style, the inking, the visuals, everything for it, I love, love, love so much. So I can't wait for the anime. Yeah, Witch Hat Atelier has such beautiful art. Because I like the concept of it, I also like the characters. Highly recommend. I think it's because like I crave more fantasy genre for like anime that's not like focused on like a shonen protagonist, if that makes sense. Because one thing I really like about like fantasy genre of anything is like world building. Oh, thank you for coming to the stream though, Rainbow Noodles, and thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. What is it about? I don't know exactly explain it. I'm not the best at it. I feel like I would not do it justice. I recommend like reading the synopsis. But the thing that drew me in was definitely the art, for sure. Because there's an artist that I follow that like draws the main character every so often. They do such a great job that I got curious about the series. Is this color granulation? I can't tell. Thought my paper is reacting a little bit strange. I think this kind of like turquoise color might have granulation in it. A little bit. Pretty art can definitely get me to start reading manga. Definitely looking at you, Green Yuri. What is that anime or manga called? I think I know which one you're talking about. I wanna figure out what that series is because I always see pretty art of it. I always forget to note down the name. Ah, the guy she wasn't interested in wasn't actually a guy at all. Ah, okay. Maybe that's why I didn't remember the name. It's very lengthy. So did the shadow for her bust super weird. I'm gonna see if I can buff it out. So we can lift some of the pigment. It is so long, you can see why the fans is called the Green Yuri. Yeah. Ah. That's true. I forgot about that. That Hanakimi is getting a anime adaptation. I'm so fond of like the live action too. It's such like just cute vibes that I really like. Hanakimi is so... I miss that one a lot actually. I forget the main girl's name, but then there's Sano. Sano? I think is like the main guy. Mizuki? Yeah, the live action, it's very dated, but it's cute in its own way. I think it doesn't help because a lot of the... I guess it's like some of the background characters. I forget what their names are, but they're like in other dramas that I've seen in the past as well. Wish I curved her eyebrows a little bit more too. Give her more of a happier expression. The Way of the House Husband? There is a live action for that, right? Yeah. That one's like a cute series, I feel like I've seen people talk about. The animated version... I'm trying to remember, was it like very minimal? With the way they animated it? I don't really remember because it seemed like more of like a short series rather than like a full adaptation. I don't really remember if that's the one I'm thinking about. Yeah, 2 hits for, yeah, head turn. Yeah, that's kind of like disappointing. So I can kind of see why the live adaptation would probably be better. I also think the actor for it was like perfectly casted. If I'm trying to remember who the actor was. Because visually I can see his face in my brain, but I don't know his actual name. Yeah, I definitely think that he... What's my brother texting me? Hope it's not important. I don't want to check. Yeah, I might try to fix the shadow on her eye. The big boss character is also cast perfect. I haven't really watched the series, but I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'll try to look up the live action. I know like Japanese live action, sometimes they're just a little bit more silly compared to like an actual drama. I kind of like that, especially for like a lot of the older ones. Kimi ni Toroke also had like the live action. I forget which other one I've also watched. Mischievous Kiss, I think it's the other one. But I think I like the Taiwanese one a little bit more. I have not played Wuwa. I do think a lot of the characters are very handsome and pretty in that game though. I have a few mutuals who play it, so occasionally I see when they're pulling for a character, and I'm like, wow. Aesthetically pleasing characters in that game. There's a live action for Ranma? So I don't remember if Ranma got like a reboot, or is it like the next adaptation season type of thing, because my friends like Ranma 1/2 a lot. welcome back. I'm curious on what stream you went to. I wonder if it's Calyx. Because I think he's doing a karaoke, I forgot. I don't know if it was Calyx. It was Calyx, I knew it. How did you know? I have a notification for like his stream. So you said it around the same time, but then I'm like, whose stream is that short? It would be a karaoke stream. Cause he's doing like the jazz, spooky, cabaret, how do you say that word? Stream, right? All I know is like it was a karaoke stream. I can only assume it was a VTuber karaoke stream of some sort. Right, his voice is really nice. I'm also excited for Zeal's his new song that's coming out. And the fact that he did all the everything for it. Music, mixing, art, like the editing or whatever it's called. Man can do it all. Movie started. Gotta take off. Thank you, Rin, for the wonderful stream. I hope I can catch the next one. Thank you for coming by and chatting, Sasuke. Appreciate it. And hopefully you enjoy your movie and you don't get too spooked from The Ring. Even though I think you like horror, so probably would be okay. So have you seen the post where I mentioned you in a list of artists who inspire me and I find cool? Where is that post? Is it Instagram? Is it... Because sometimes I don't see certain notifications on certain... What is it called? Social media. Oh, nice. Wait, the second choice was The Conjuring? Keeping it spooky. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have fun with your movie night. But thank you for including me in your list. I don't know if I've seen the post. I've never seen The Conjuring and probably never will. But I've seen YouTubers like Sam and Colby Grove conjuring houses, so there's that. I always like watching some people do like the ghost hunting thing. Sometimes. Sometimes I know it's like performative and then other times it's like just for fun. Because I forget the guy's name. He always makes it like just a fun experience. I think his name is Garrett. His is always like very silly. And I feel like I just like hearing him yap sometimes. When it comes to like spooky stuff. Honestly, I hope someone can re-upload Calix's karaoke. It was so amazing. I know he usually does rebroadcasts, right? I think that's more popular now. I'm glad they're able to do rebroadcasts. I'm sure someone will have it, but it's like a Twitter link or something. Because I don't remember the rules about like reposting actual clips from those types of streams. I like watching people make fun of doing ghost hunting too. There's one line someone said during one of the investigations, but I don't know if I can say it here since it's swearing. Swearing's fine. I don't mind. I'll see if I can find the creators I was talking about though. No worries. Because I used to watch, oh, what's their name? Shane and Ryan from Watcher. Sometimes some of their spooky stuff does freak me out, so I can't watch them at night. That or I'll have like paranoia for like the next 2 nights. Because I think it was like the lighthouse one that like really freaked me out. Oh, was it? I do like watching them because I used to watch their BuzzFeed Unsolved at the time. And I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, they're the ones that were hosting it. But they make it like lighthearted enough that I can watch it. And I like the fact that one of them is a skeptic, so it does make it a little bit more easier to watch. Ah, Oko, thank you. And welcome. This is random, but do you have any YouTubers you watched and took inspiration for rigging in Live 2D? I'm trying to remember their name. I think it's Kira Umori. They have like tutorials on YouTube. There's plenty more tutorials out there now. But that's the one I used to follow like a little bit more closely, at least like trying to learn like parameters and like what certain things should be looking like for the most part. There's like a few other people that have like series and playlists of how to rig certain things. But I usually go back to her videos if I forget how to rig, and I might do that again because like a goal next year for me is to make a new model, still like roughly the same, but I want to see if I can make it maybe in Procreate, give it more of like a finished illustration painterly look, even though I know like all the layers is gonna be like a pain. But I might just like do the full model art in there and then splice it in Clip Studio Paint and try to fix it up. I don't remember if in my VTuber making videos, if I've linked the creators or like the videos that I referenced. Kira Omori, yeah. Their humor is great, yeah. I like their banter. I think that's what I like about them, the fact that sometimes they're at each other's throats. Puko and that one celestial birdish VTuber artist. I think I know what celestial birdish VTuber artist you're talking about. I don't know if I know Puko. there's another artist that I follow. They have like mostly like a blue and purple model, but they make their explanation very like easy to follow, despite like I feel like their aesthetic's a little bit different. Yeah, rigging is sometimes very intense. Because I was trying to re-rig my current model and have it have updated stuff, I guess. Like, I was trying to fix, I forget what it was. I think it's like my leggings I wanted to change, and then I wanted to give myself a new hairstyle. But the rigging was a pain, so I feel like I'm just gonna make a new model and just have all those things that I want to change like in mind, because I never gave my current model like an actual body underneath, so I can't really change clothes and stuff like as easily. So I want to keep that in mind for the next one that I make, so that I can give myself outfits without having to dodge blank areas or like try to cover up pre-existing assets. So many silly goofy models. It's painful but somehow fun. Yeah, I think it's always fun to like also learn a new program. And like I don't know if it's the phone app that I'm using. My tracking for this one's a little borked, so I'm gonna redo it. But I still like this model to a certain extent, which is why like I was gonna see if I could just fix this one instead. But I think it's giving me more of a headache because I didn't understand how to splice certain things at the time. Speaking of the Gottman clip, I might use that audio for my OCs for Halloween. If for some reason I'm not able to go trick-or-treating, plus I want to animate something. I think that's fun. I think using like pre-existing audio for like your OC clips or like making fan animations is always fun to do. And that's something like I always miss doing, because I did a few derpy little crude animations at like 17, and like reinterpreting scenes or like lines in a different style, or like translating it from like live action to your style. It's always fun to see the difference. I'm sad that I'm so burnt out from doing them, because they were fun to have like something to look back on with those moments. I don't know, I really like them. I think that's why I never have the heart to like take off the Masok moment from my YouTube page. It's like my YouTube homepage forever. You like the models I've made? Thank you. I'm sure your models must be so pretty though, they. I always love your art. I guess if you're gonna change so much, you might as well make a new model. Yeah, I think it's also because like there's so many janky things that I did workarounds at the time, because I didn't fully flesh out everything. So I would want to like redo mine. Do you have tips on separating the art? Also, do you have to align the inside of the mouth? Inside of the mouth? I don't remember if I did. You can, especially if you want to do the tongue separate maybe. But in terms of like separating the art, I've always just drawn the parts separately. And I might take a different approach because my Procreate's gonna have like a layer limit unless I keep exporting them as I work. But I'm gonna try to attempt to see if I can do like a base model and then like the clothes, the hair and stuff, and then try splicing it up in Clip Studio Paint. But it is a lot of like repainting, so we'll see. I don't know. If I can, I'll record the process. If not, I'll just do it again all in like Clip Studio Paint instead. Because like I said, I don't mind the look of this, but it is different from like how I draw in Procreate technically. It also helps flesh out their personality too, since I'm low-key stuck on fleshing out my OC's personality. I think that's also fun, yeah, matching audio to like what your OCs could say. I think it's kind of fun to like bring them to life and show that personality. It's very fun, so I agree. I watched a lot of vids on VTuber making, but I think watching yours was the one that sparked my motivation to. Ah, thank you, Day. Thank you, thank you. I just need the motivation for myself now. I'll do it eventually. I think I had the motivation for a little bit, and then as soon as I rigged the second model with the hair, it got so janky that I just immediately stopped. Even though I like how I did the hair. I wonder, let me see if I actually have the picture of like the thumbnail of the model or something. Wow, I have no room for my mouse on my desk. Is my mouse? I do like what it looked like at the time. Image, add source. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Wait. How do I shrink her? She's like humongous. I guess I didn't turn off all my layers on here because I still have the double leaves on my head. Oh, what the heck? I have to have a better image than this. This is like both of them merged. I wanted my side, like a side ponytail bun type of thing. Just ignore the back hair. And then I was trying to change... Let's see, where's the other... Trying to change my legs so it looks more like pants. There has to be a better image of this. I guess this works better, technically. This is what I had. I just couldn't rig it. It was too annoying. Yeah, I wanted this, so I might keep it in the future, because like this is actually how I usually tie up my hair. So I always do it in like, you tie up a ponytail normally, but don't pull it all the way through. So you have like one loop and like you have stray hair on the other side. So this is usually how I keep my hair out of my face if I don't like clip it in with a claw clip. Yeah, I recorded like a lot of the process, but I didn't like the rigging. I could go back and try again. Maybe I have more patience to do it and just redo everything. Cause like I said, I do like this model still, so maybe we'll see. I'll figure it out one day. Warming up for animating. Yeah, that's true. Putting OCs into like alignment charts, definitely funny. Or like just seeing them on a spectrum for anything and to kind of determine where they are. So I agree with those. I don't know if I want to push this any further. We'll see. Maybe just a few more lines for the hair and maybe I'll just call it done. I don't know if I'll post this. I know the whole point of like the draw this in your style. So also share it. I don't know. So I need to refine the post so I can maybe add in the hashtag. Maybe I'll like redesign my model. Give it a different outfit. Keep this as like the 1.0 or 1.50. A low ponytail though, if you need to be. I feel like more recently, I don't know if it's the stress, I just don't want to be accidentally pulling on my hair too much. So I've been trying my best just to keep it very low key so it's not like tugging too badly. Because I don't want hair loss. Because I used to tie it in a bun like quite a bit as well. Okay, I might actually call this done pretty soon. I'm just gonna add a little bit of blush, and then I think that's it. A little too intense. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if mine would be considered a messy bun per se. I either do the really tight bun at the back, or I just don't pull the ponytail all the way through. It's literally just like a loop and a curl. But I understand, like, messy bun, sometimes it's just like when you're taking it out it gets tangled, or like it touches your neck and stuff, and maybe that's distracting too. But I think I'm gonna call this finished. I don't think I'm gonna add clouds in the background at this point, but I think I'm just gonna call this one done. I might add an extra shadow. I don't want to touch this one too much, and I don't think we're gonna do Kaida today, so I'll probably save him maybe for Sunday. See how much time I have. But thanks for keeping me company, guys, and hanging out and chatting for the most part. But here's Doris. I'll see if I'll post this. Maybe I'll post it right after I eat dinner. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I want to post it actually. We'll see. I might change my mind. I'm being a little fickle right now. Even right now, I'm like still fussing with it. Okay, I'll stop. Ah, my shoulders look super pretty. I don't know the terminology, but the atmospheric vibe is neat. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I will see if I can stream on Sunday. Maybe we'll do... Either this one, or I'll do like a digital version of Kaida. Maybe I'll make it cuter than this. This was done last minute, so I don't even know if I like it. Also, this is not blood. Staining my hand from the watercolor. Yeah, thanks for working on projects or just hanging out, chilling. Appreciate it, guys. But I think that's where I'm gonna end today's stream. So I'll see you guys maybe on Sunday. So until then, bye bye!